Well, hello, folks. We are back. It is another Monday, and we're here to mellow out. There too. And, it's the first of the month. Yes, I retroactively am aware of how calendars work, whereas on Saturday I was not. But yes, it is the first of the month today, and that means, as it says down here, new Vapor Slime tape has dropped. And I'm just going to go ahead and I believe that's the chat command. Maybe? So there it is. Okay. Yeah, so do check that out. I always recommend, if you're new to the Vapor Slime tapes, listen to the newest one first and go backwards, because the early tapes are kind of... But yeah, as of today, unbroken streak for 3 years. New tape on the first of every month for 3 years. And with that out of the way, I have a little bit of a confession, which is that I was going to do this bit, and I had it all planned out, and I was going to work this out, where every time I was done playing an E.T. game, I was going to start playing another E.T. game, because a whole bunch of these got cranked out in a pretty short period of time. The New Kid Co. got the E.T. license, and they just went to town. The problem is these games just keep getting worse. When I thought for sure E.T. Digital Companion was going to be the bottom of the barrel. And it's not. There's a Game Boy Advance game that is even worse than that, and then there's another game, E.T. and the Cosmic Garden. Great idea for an E.T. game, nice, relaxing casual game where E.T. takes care of alien plants in an interplanetary gardens. It sounds like a great idea. Execution was whoof. So I'm going to cut this whole thing short, and we're just going to jump ahead to what I suspect is the good E.T. game. At the very least, I played a little bit of it, and it's the most promising E.T. game out of the bunch. And that's another Game Boy Color game. It's called E.T. Escape from Planet Earth. And I have a sinking suspicion that this was just a generic game that had the E.T. license slapped on it after the fact. No proof. But I really suspect that's the case. But with all that being said, let's just jump right on into it here. The audio, on the other hand, not a highlight. There's your boy. He brought a plant back to life. That's an E.T. thing. He's apparently being chased by secret agents with emo haircuts. Left behind on Earth, E.T. hides in the forest, trying to find a way back home. Elliot and E.T. quickly become friends after Elliot finds E.T. hiding near his house. Elliot decides to help E.T. by searching for the telephone parts E.T. needs. Alright, so they're reusing, I'm pretty sure this is the same sprite from the Digital Companion. And we push B button here, to do this little jump move. And if you jump into things, he sort of crashes. And anyway, we're gonna go over to the treehouse. Hi, Elliot. Welcome to the clubhouse. If you want to find the parts E.T. needs, you will need to trade with other clubhouses. Kids will trade bottle caps and other items for these parts. Try finding 3 bottle caps outside. Then come back and see me. Press start to retry. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down a little. It could just be my headphones. The new ones are a bit brighter than the old, but... Use freeze power. You know, the freeze power that E.T. is famous for. You know those scenes in the movie where E.T. froze things? Anyway, avoid the animals. So yeah, we have spiders and scorpions, just like in the movie. I'll say, this is probably the one thing where I feel like this game sort of shows the same bad habits as the other E.T. games, and that... I don't know why this needs to have, you know, deadly monsters in it. Okay, they're bugs, but you know what I mean, like enemies that kill you. Just seems completely unnecessary. But the good news is there's no limit of lives, so we can make as many mistakes as we need to. And there we go, we have the 3. I don't think we need to jump over that to go back to the clubhouse. I think we can just get there from back here. Yeah. Good job. It looks like you are ready to go. E.T. can make your bike fly if you press the B button. Good luck. Okay, thanks, Gertie. What's a B button? Anyway, now we can go to the city. E.T. must find a battery for his phone. Find baseball cards to trade for it at the clubhouse. Okay, so that signpost will take us back to to Elliot's house. Ice is slippery. This game makes a lot of astute observations on top of everything else. So yeah, so you walk on the ice and he just keeps moving until you... You know, it's pretty basic puzzle game stuff. So that's the bottle cap. I don't think there's... I've only seen 1 baseball card. I'll let you know when we get to the point where I stopped playing on my test run. If we go in here, we see there's a question mark. Use Elliot to stop. Now that's good advice. So in this stage, we can switch between E.T. and Elliot. And the thing they don't tell you is Elliot can jump. Why they don't tell you this, I don't know. But see, he can jump jump over here, jump over there. But what we're gonna do instead... Here, I'll demonstrate this real quick. So we want to get the freeze power, but we can't, because E.T. keeps sliding on the ice. So you do that. And then we use the freeze power over here to get across this. And for some reason we can stop on that one. I don't have explanations. And there we go. Now we got the next freeze power. And so we're going to use that right here. And as you see, there's a thing over there. That's a baseball card. And so on the surface, it looks like you'd want to freeze here, but then those posts are in the way. And so, but because they didn't tell you that Elliot can jump. But anyway, we need to get Elliot into position. Then we pick the last of these freeze powers and we use it here. And so Elliot can stand here, jump over the post, get the baseball card, and then we put him here. There, now E.T. can leave. Now they want Elliot to leave as well, but... Ooh. So you come around this way, jump over, and there you go. Not too hard. So again, you know, pretty standard puzzle stuff. There's another one in the bottle cap over there. Yeah, there's two more over here. Start from the end. Yeah, so the gist of it is we need to get over there, but we can't. So we have to go here. That allows us to walk over here, get the bottle cap. Spiders in the park. Oh, they're there. Okay. So if we put this here, collect that. So now if you hit select at any time, we have our inventory. So you can see we got 4 bottle caps, 1 baseball card, no frogs, no glass bottles, or aluminum cans, or comic books. So if we go down here, I think there's another treehouse. Yeah, so if we go to this, E.T. will need 3 baseball cards and 16 bottle caps to trade for the battery. Just like in the movie. So... So yeah, between the freeze powers and the evil scorpions and spiders, I mean, those are the things that to me suggest this was not originally an E.T. game, that this was just another game that they put the E.T. license on. Whatever you want to call it. We don't want to grab both of those at once, because it does seem to ruin them. Same thing, and I think this is the last puzzle I played before stopping my my test play. And if you look right here, it looks like an ice block right here would get us to the exit, but we need that water to be there to stop us from sliding, so we actually have to go over to this side. Watch out for the spider. I just hope they don't get too fussy with, you know, avoiding the scorpions, because that could potentially kind of ruin this. At least they move at the same speed you do. Double freeze. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna have to take a guess here. Okay, I think I messed this up. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. And even though these ice things look the same as the other ones... Well, before we do that, where's the exit? 'Cause we might need to double freeze again. Yeah, we are going to need to double freeze again, so... Let's pick this up. There we go. These odd statues are all over the place. I wonder if those were in the movie. Could be a reference to a thing in the movie, I don't know. I don't think we... Yeah, it won't let us go past here. Or here. Oh, there's another... Down and around. Controls are hardly amazing, but they're getting the job done. Seems like enemy movement is properly tuned for, you know, how fast you go. Bugs all over. Well, maybe you should have delayed the game then. So we now have the one freeze power. I think the smart place to use this, we'll wait for the scorpion to go by again. Is it right there? Oh! Well, now that I've fully explored the whole thing, we can just jump up here. Would I have been better off going from the side? Yeah, like right here, maybe. I see another question mark. Wonder if that's just the symbol they use for team stages. Okay, yeah, free Elliot. Okay, Yeah, it just won't let you jump. Alright, so if you can't jump, he just won't. I don't know that it matters, so we'll just put this here. Now it's time to figure out what the game wants. It's kind of my best guess. Okay, if I... Did that do anything? Can he... Ah, okay. Yeah, so he can jump now. Oh, hold on. Well, let's just find out. Okay, yeah, no. He also is not immune to Scorpion. Also, I totally see where I screwed this up. Alrighty. Because I think this'll do. Yeah, and he'll just jump over that. Okay. Yeah, so that's 2 baseball cards. Let's get the... Time your freeze. Oh yeah, I think I know what they... Oh. Wish I could get a full overview of the stage. Yeah, okay, so there's nothing up there. Let's just time the freeze again. Expertly timed. And that's the "you already got it" icon. Doesn't even make a sound effect when you pick it up. Game's like, what do you want, a medal? You solved the puzzle again. Where to freeze? I mean, I would assume right here. Okay, I think I need to... Is there another freeze power over this way? No? Alright, so I think the trick here is that I need to use my freeze powers a little more efficiently. Yeah. I'm not loving how much this game... Oh wait, hold on. Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. Anyway, I'm not loving how often this game is already sort of putting you in these... like, very tight situations. So apparently I was supposed to do this. Water maze. So that's the only way to go is this way. And I think that was wrong. It's starting to feel a bit like trial and error. So we can't go that way, so it has to be down here first. If we go down here, we can get an... Okay. Set the bugs free. Can I set both bugs free? I'll go back in a minute, I'm just exploring. And so this takes us back to, yeah, the treehouse is over here, okay. So we'll come back up here after doing the lower area. Clear its path. Or maybe we'll do this one first. Again, this is probably timed in such a... Whoop! Probably timed in such a way that we have to freeze both of those little spots. Let's go around here, see what's over this way. Oops. Oh, come on, Mr. Spider, do your thing. That doesn't seem like a safe place to put a playground. It's just me. Timing is key. Possibly more than timing. Yeah, so up is not the way to go. And neither was down. So timing is key, and so is conditions being favorable. All right. Starting to get a little worried that this game is going to end up being a bit overtuned with regards to, you know, avoiding the killer bugs that seem to be everywhere. This, on the other hand, seems a little more of a kind of classic puzzle game sort of thing. Bump into Elliot. Oh, right, yeah. There we go. I've bumped into Elliot. That being said, I don't strictly know where I'm going. So we'll bump into him again in a minute. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, I'm being dumb. You can just jump over that. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't know how to get E.T. down here, because he can't jump. So Elliot's gonna have to figure this one out on his own. And okay, that was not as complicated as I made it seem. That's 3 baseball cards, 16 bottle caps. Maybe we don't need to do all of them. Ice is maddening. Bottle cap is easily collected. Okay, so let's work backwards. We need to get to that square, and from that square we need to get to that one. From there we need to get to that one, which means going up here. Which means going over there. That's back at the start. Okay, so go here, then here. Is that all the bottle caps in this area? I think so. Let them loose. Boy, this town really has a scorpion problem. I don't think we need to let them loose, they already are. Okay. Almost walked right into that little guy. Okay. Elliot can jump. Yeah, really? It's kind of been the whole point of the last... Are those robots? Why is there a robot factory? What is going on? Yeah, he can jump over that. Okay. Well, more importantly, is the baseball card. And stay where you are, buddy. It's safe there for the moment. Okay, now I'm sort of extra confused. What's the point of these? So if I do this, then I can... Okay, I can walk in here. And, oh, I messed that up. Let's just get ET into position first. Oh, that's great, yeah. That's the best way to do it. He's just so sad that he got bit by a poisonous spider. I'd be pretty upset too, now that I think about it. Oop. My other question... Yeah, okay, so he just doesn't collect those. Oop. I just have so many questions about why this... Just why? Especially the robots. Like, I really don't remember that in the movie. Okay, so now let's switch back to Elliot. If I jump over here, I'm just gonna play cautious from there. Even though I don't think it mattered, I think I just created an extra step for nothing. Okay, so there's the one by the entrance, there's one on the other side of the fence, there's another one up at the top. Oh, there's two up at the top, there's two bottle caps, okay. Run quickly Don't like the sound of that. Again, I think dodging the enemies isn't that bad all told. I just think it's a little weird that the timing has to be so precise. I think that's all the puzzles in this area. Yeah, we now have 4 baseball cards and 20 bottle caps, so that's more than we need to make the trade. You found all of the baseball cards. You got a battery. Okay, so we got the battery. We still got some bottle caps and baseball cards left. So I mean, that seems to be the idea, is that you don't need to find everything. Looks like, and sort of carry over a few items. Go to the forest. E.T. will need to find 3 tin cans and 17 bottle caps to trade for the microphone. Okay, well, we still have the bottle caps we had before. They don't really give you a clear indication of whether or not you saved. So I'm just going to quickly double check that. And if I messed it up... Okay, we're good. Alright. It's funny, every time I think I'm about done with this game, we start making some tangible progress. Of course, if you'll recall, last week we just acquired the absolute tackiest poster I've ever seen in my life. We put that right over our bed. I mean, I can't say it's false advertising, they told me. I don't know what to do with this blue cape either. Somebody want a blue cape? Do you want a blue cape? What about you? Do you want a blue cape? I'm super, apparently. Hey, did you know Bubsy the Monster Tamer? Yeah, I've heard of him. They say he reached the 20th floor. Hey, did you know about Bubsy? He's really young and so cool with a long red ponytail down his back. Red pony. Are you... It's Bubsy! Bubsy is right here! Oh, look how excited they are to see Bubsy. And they all ran away. Which is typically what happens when you see Bubsy. It is time to leave right now. Oh good, I don't have the blue cape anymore. Okay. Solves that problem for me. It's a holy scroll. Will be handy later. Okay, that leads to the elevator. I don't want to go there just yet. Go ahead and use that blue sand right away. Now have a diamond shield plus 7. There's one path I didn't check. Haha. So I stepped on a rust trap, but it didn't do anything. Checkmate that one specific game mechanic. Ooh. All said and done, we might hit level 4. Or not. Okay, now let's go all the way around again. Oh, right. Oh, those guys don't want to play with me anymore. Is it because I'm level 4? These guys still play with me. I do like the descriptive text that explains to you that the world is not upside down anymore. Like, yeah, thanks. It's good to know. There's another trap that didn't go off. It's all good to me, honestly. My equipment is immune to rust. The traps are much less intimidating. At least until I lose all my good stuff. Hopefully we can keep that from happening. You know, with judicious use of running away like a coward every time it looks like things are about to get bad. It's a fairly effective strategy. Oof. Audio's a bit shrill with the new headphones, though. I need to turn this down a little more. Not too much. I broke my mom's back. Bubsy's magic was not sealed. Because he doesn't have any. Alright, just had to check something momentarily. Oh, we got sand, we got sand, we got red sand. There we go, we now have gold sword +6. All right. Oh, I actually haven't found the exit yet. I thought I had. There it is. Okay, exit's hiding behind those. Just gonna use one of these to get it out of my inventory. And I'm gonna get rid of one of these steel swords. I'll go hold on to the other one, just, you know, so I have things to sell. Probably gonna find plenty more crap along the way that we'll swap things out for. Like a Mahel seed. I stepped on a bump trap, but it wasn't a big deal. Is there no other... no other branching paths along the middle? It's starting to look like that's the case. Huh, weird. Looks like there's a downward path from here. Oh, we went that way. Alright. Odd floor. Increases percentage of critical hits. It's always worth having more monster food on hand. Because that's what you use to feed monsters. It's in the name. Treasure loop. That's worth having. Especially in the later floors. Mazar seed. Increases the level. Oh, we definitely want that. So, there. I'm fast. I'm not fast anymore. When they say it temporarily increases speed, they mean temporarily. Star glass. We got so many good things. So we're putting down the steel sword. These are going to come in handy later. I doing? Let's just use this right now. Hardly worth it. You sure do sound like a human person. Oh no, I'm poisoned. And I'm close to dead. That should be alright though. We'll probably recover. However, incrementally. I'm getting my strangely named vegetables mixed up. I think that's pretty much this floor. One second thought maybe I should just walk back and forth a little bit here. And just try to walk off some damage. If the game will let me. Sorry, I'm not trying to grind. Just wanted to get my health back. Anti-chaos herb, antidote herb. Could have used one of those. Don't do it. Look at that, he didn't do it. It's time to call on our friend Buddy. How you doing, buddy? Level 24, eh? Too many belongings in the box, just use the star glass. Okay, so there's a bunch of treasures over on the lower floors. I guess southernmost floors, technically. That's the wake up herb. So we've been. Have I been this way? Yeah, those were the herbs. Yeah, I've already been through there. Uh-oh. How long is he gonna be brainwashed? This is not good. There we go, okay. least it didn't work. I see you there. Don't do it. Don't do it. I got us some free money. You can only hit one of us. Haha. Got some orbs, poison. Recovery. Recovery is worth grabbing, so we're going to... Here, have a Mahel seed. And it's already worn off. Don't do it. Don't do it. Or die trying. It sort of works out for me. copper sword. I can stay there. Ah, that's right, yeah. I should have waited till his MP was down to 20. Oh, you jerk. You gone done it. Still got a ways to go, though, before Buddy levels up. Oh, you gone done it again. You jerk. Pillar ball. Not super interested. Yeah, this room sucks. Let's go. Floor 11 will be more fun. There's another Mahel seed. They're having a lot of fun with traps all of a sudden. Oh, got another gold sword. Oh, I see ya. I see ya, buddy. Come on over. Gulf Wind Sword. Oh, it's a leva fruit. Did he wake up? He did wake up. Yes. Is there someone over? Oh, it's one of these guys. And apparently he doesn't want to play with us. How's he doing? Oh, what do we have here? Is it? It's another leva fruit. Buddy returned leva fruit. He won't even eat it. And I was sitting on a sword. It's a blizzard sword. You can buy those for real money. That's a very current joke. And we've got malicious scroll. No thanks. Whoops. Yeah, I was gonna fight him too. I just didn't get there in time. Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield's pretty good. It rusts though, so we can't have it. Oh, Bubsy is close to level 13. I'm gonna have to bail on this one. You guys are gonna have to fight it out. Alright, yes, but we've already been here. I'm just going back to get the other traps. Because, you know, 8 experience points. Can't turn that down. This is probably going to have to be our last floor. You can run late sometimes, but not every time. How you doing there, buddy? Yeah, he seems to be holding out. Oh, whoa, oh. Oh dear. Yeah, we're not about to last much longer. It is time to get out of here. I'm gonna sell some stuff. This. Not this. I want to keep that. I don't know when I'll get to use it, but I want to keep it. gonna have to leave the water crystal there. Which means the next run might be a short one. Maybe I'll do one offline. Just get Buddy up one more level, and then use the Mazar Seed to get him up another level, and then just kind of win Crystal out of there. Always a little wary of doing that, because it feels like, you know, critical plot events just sort of happen sometimes, and they tend to happen when I'm offline. But anyway. Either way, that's going to be it for me this evening. So we're going to have a quick look as soon as I... Did I... Oh, no. Okay. Let's see who we can raid. Author Blues. Smite's on with the Damage Shuffler. Yeah, let's watch Smite do some Shuffler. And I will be back tomorrow with some more Crush. We're getting close to the end of that game. And I'm probably going to start skipping some of the collectibles just to get it over. Honestly, you know, it would have been fun to sort of get everything, but you know, at this point, it's holding up the stream a little too much, so we'll call it there. And I'm going to be playing another puzzle game for the Game Boy on Wednesday. Have not yet decided which one. But either way, thanks for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the spam, I suppose. And as always, I need to stall for another 10 seconds because I didn't set up the raid in advance. So let me once again express dear gratitude, and as always, I do hope to see you next time. So bye for now.
Let me see.